Yo, what's up, world? Um, it's me, Del Antonio, Ortez, James. Some of y'all know me as Knucklehead. Um, there's a few people know me as Touch. Some people call me Tony. Some people call me Del, D, TJ, Tito. Buddha. A lot of nicknames, but this video is really, 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 really serious. Very, 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 very personal. Um, but it's gonna be worth it. I went to church today. I haven't been to church in a long time, and pastor brought up the people that have killed themselves, the suicide kids, and you know, it's sad. And he encouraged us to do something, try to help one another. People that are gay and maybe being bullied or depressed or feel like this lifestyle is hard, what have you. So instead of just doing one little Facebook status that could go away, I decided to do a video. Um, hmm. Basically, I once too felt like I wanted to end my own life. I grew up in Memphis, went to Church of God in Christ church that preached against homosexuality, said that it was wrong, that I was going to go to hell for it. And I used to pray and cry, go to church as much as I could to try to, as they say, get delivered from it, but that never happened. Um, and it fucked with me. It bothered me. Like, I'm gay. I'm a dude. I like other dudes. Everybody else like girls, and now they telling me at church I'm gonna go to hell. I thought I was a good kid. It was crazy, and I was like 15, 16 when I knew that I was playing on this team, so to say, and it was hard. And as I got older, I think I kind of more so um, isolated myself from my brother, my dad, from the people I really love and wanted to protect. I didn't want anyone to say anything negative or bad to them about the fact that I was gay. And for a long time, I kind of suffered with the whole depression thing. I wasn't happy about this. I wanted, I guess, as some people would say, a normal life. I wanted to have a girlfriend. I wanted to have, go in public with her and hold her hand and kiss on her and grab on her and make a baby, all these things. But no matter how much I could go out there and do that, my heart's desire was to be able to do. So eventually that's what I began to just stick with. I had a lot of some different types of abuse that I dealt with as a kid. I was molested by a cousin, and some people say, "Oh, well, that's why you're gay because you were molested." I can't really test that theory because the only way to prove that would be for me to, I guess, start life all back over and not be molested and see if I turn out gay. So I don't know if that's the reason, but these are my cards that I was dealt with. So being molested as a kid was hard because I kept it to myself for years. Um, It probably happened when I was around 11, 10, 11, 12. And I didn't tell my family until I was 18, 19, which is kind of when I came out to them. Um, not only that, but I didn't grow up in a home where my mom and dad were together. I didn't really grow up in a home with my mom for the most part. And my relationship with her growing up wasn't the best. That's another video. I love her, but we didn't have the best relationship. We still don't. But my father wasn't there, so I mean, I'm 15, 16 in school, growing up. I'm gay. You know, you're in high school. You know, you're really figuring out who you are. You're trying to fit in or create your own circle. And I'm going to church every Sunday, and they're telling me I'm going to go to hell, and that basically my life is pointless. Like, it's not even worth living because I'm going to die and go to hell anyway. That bothered me to no return. Years went by, years went by. I used to write a lot of poems about being depressed and killing myself, and just like if people would really care if I left, would people really care if I died? Um, it was hard for me. There were times where I really thought about how was I going to do it. Um, One particular time, I guess you could say it's like I wanted to do it, but then I was scared to do it. Then, I was kind of crying out for help. And one time I decided to go ahead and do it, and I took a knife and I cut my wrist. I don't know if you guys can probably see the cut. Probably can't. But anyway, the cut stopped right there. Uh, well, anyway, can't really see. But point of the matter is, I took a knife, cut my wrist, started bleeding like crazy, but I barely missed like that main vein, probably like that much. Who's to say? Who would know where I would be, or if I would even be alive if that had happened? And it scared me, and it kind of made me like, okay, I'm here for a reason. I mean, it's not my time. I even wrote a poem about why I committed suicide. Um, so I thought that maybe that was, my days would get better. And they did for a while. And then I began to experience a different type of heartbreak, a different type of pain that was hard to deal with, like, the heartbreaks of dudes or the misleading of dudes. And it was hard because you had this guy who was so willing to love someone else, which was myself, and I'm giving my all to someone who's basically either not ready, playing games, just about the bull, and it hurt. It still hurts to this day. It hurts, but at that particular time, it hurt, and I was already suffering and dealing from the pains of being molested, the pains of religiously what was going to happen to me, and it just all became too much. I just felt like it was too much, and I felt like the only answer would be to kill myself. So I know people probably look at me and they're like you want to kill yourself? Like, you don't even. Oh, you're so cute. You're attractive. Your dimples. You got straight teeth. But that's all on the outside. People don't really know what's going on the inside. Um, and that's to say the same for other people. You don't ever know what's going on with other people on the inside. But I turned 30 October 11th. Today is October 24th. So I've been 30 for 13 days. I was feeling suicidal when I was 15 initially. And 15 years later, I'm still here. I'm stronger. smarter, and I want to be a voice for the world. I'm not ashamed that I attempted it. I'm not ashamed that I was molested. I'm not ashamed that I went through other types of child abuse. I'm not ashamed because my story, my life, I hope to help somebody else. So this video is for anybody who may be suffering from depression or feeling isolated from the world, feeling alone, feeling like no one understands you but you. You're not alone. And I can honestly say it will get better. The days will get easier. You don't have to take your own life. You have so much to live for. It's so much that I would have missed out on had I did that when I was 15. There are so many people that I would have never met. And I want to tell you, whoever you are, you don't have to say who you are to me. You don't have to send me an email. You don't have to message me. Nothing. But if you're out there and being gay or being anything, being skinny, being black, being white, being Asian, being short, being tall, having long hair, having short hair, whatever it is that you may be dealing with or feeling that has you feeling alone or to a point of where you just want to end your life, I'm here to ask you not to. I'm here to be an example, a living testimony that it gets better, that there is so much more to come. I'm begging a lot of you. Some people I know personally talks about this. Somebody I dated in the past talked to me recently that this is what they were feeling. They were tired of the heartache, tired of the pain, tired of men mistreating him, and he was just tired. He was so tired. And I'm asking you all to fight just a little bit longer. You deserve to live. You can live. You will live. You can have a better life. It is all possible. So if anybody need me, want to talk to me, have a question for me, feel free. I'm an open book. I'm a human being. I'm a person just like you are. I know what pain feels like. I know what it feels like to be hurt. So I'm just reaching out. The power of one. If there isn't anybody but one person that watches this video and I touched their life, then everything that I said, everything that I shared from my personal life was worth it. So whoever you are, just think about it. I'm asking you to live. I'm asking you to allow yourself to have the life that's destined for you, the one that God has created for you. Things will get better. I know it's hard. I went through it. But look at me now. You would have never known that I went through anything like that. So I love you. I love all my people. Everybody across the world. I just want to tell you, it will get better. It does get better.